Canada is out of sugar, and it's not a joke. Imagine, for a moment, the scenario unfolding in Western Canada right now. The Rogers Sugar Refinery in Vancouver has been crippled by an 8-week strike, leading to a severe sugar shortage. This isn't a minor inconvenience, it's a significant disruption to the supply chain that's having far-reaching impacts on local businesses and residents. Take Cindy Wong, for example. She's been scrambling to find sugar for her Christmas baking. After visiting several stores that were out of stock, she finally managed to find 3 1-kilogram bags at the Red Barn Market. But think about it. The joy of holiday baking marred by the stress of a sugar hunt. And it's not just households feeling the pinch. Local businesses like the Ruth and Amp, Dean Luncheonette and Bakery are getting creative, adjusting recipes and using alternative sugars. It's a testament to their resilience, but it's also a clear sign of the times. The Red Barn Market, a grocery store that's been trying to keep its shelves stocked, is also feeling the strain. Their struggle echoes the larger issue. Sourcing basic commodities is becoming increasingly challenging. This isn't about creating panic or inflating public alarm. This is about understanding the reality of the situation. The sugar shortage isn't an isolated incident, nor is it a problem that's going to magically disappear overnight. It's a situation that's symptomatic of larger issues like labor disputes, shipping delays, and harvest shortages that can affect not just sugar but all types of food. The sugar crisis in Canada is real, and it's happening right now. Before we delve deeper into this crisis, we have a request. Join us on this journey as we navigate the uncertainties of the future. We're not just talking about sugar shortages here, but about building resilience in the face of unexpected challenges. By subscribing to our channel, you'll be part of a community that values foresight and preparedness. But it's not just about us. We want to hear from you. What topics are you interested in? What aspects of prepping would you like us to explore? Your questions and comments can shape our future content, making sure we're providing the information and insights that are most valuable to you. So, don't be shy. Share your thoughts and let's grow this community together. Your support and input are vital to our community. Now back to the crisis at hand. The sugar shortage in Canada isn't an isolated issue. It's a domino effect that has sent ripples through various sectors, affecting everyone from the local baker to the average grocery shopper. Take, for instance, the Ruth and Amp, Dean Luncheonette and Bakery. They've had to adjust their recipes and switch to alternative sugars due to this shortage. It's a testament to their resilience, but also a stark reminder of how vulnerable our food supply can be. Local businesses aren't the only ones feeling the pinch. Grocery stores like the Red Barn Market are running out of stock, their shelves stripped bare of sugar. Cindy Wong, a local resident, had been struggling to find sugar for her Christmas baking. Imagine the relief she felt when she found 3 1-kilogram bags at the market. But what about others who weren't so lucky? Now you might be thinking, it's just sugar, right? But here's the thing, it's not just about sugar. It's about the domino effect that one shortage can cause. It's about other key ingredients that could also be affected due to labor shortages, shipping delays, and harvest shortages. Think about it. If a staple ingredient like sugar can run out, what's stopping the same from happening to flour or rice or canned goods? The sugar shortage isn't just a sweet tooth's nightmare. It's a warning sign of the fragility of our food supply system. This crisis is a clear example of how interconnected everything is. An 8-week strike at a sugar refinery in Vancouver has led to a supply crunch across Western Canada. And the most severe problems? They're in British Columbia, where the refinery is located. So, what does this all mean? It means that we cannot afford to take our food supply for granted. It means that we need to be prepared for the unexpected. It means that we need to rethink our approach to food security. The ripple effects of this sugar crisis are far-reaching, and it's a wake-up call for all. So what does a sugar shortage mean for preppers? Well, let's delve into that right now. When a staple ingredient like sugar suddenly becomes scarce, it can send ripples through the world of prepping. Sugar is more than just a sweetener. It's a preservative, a source of quick energy, and even a bartering item in times of crisis. So when it's off the shelves, it's a wake-up call to all of us who strive to be prepared. Now, our prepping strategies need to be flexible and adaptive. It's not just about hoarding supplies, but understanding the value and role of each item in our prepper pantry. When sugar runs short, we need to look at alternative sweeteners like honey, molasses, or even homegrown stevia. These not only provide the sweetness, but also come with their own sets of benefits. For instance, honey, when stored properly, can last indefinitely, making it a great option for long-term food storage. But, let's not forget, sugar is also a primary ingredient in comfort foods like cakes and cookies, which can be a morale booster in stressful survival situations. So, learning to make these treats with alternative sweeteners could be a valuable skill to have. Moreover, this sugar shortage underscores the importance of proactive planning. We need to stay informed about the global situation and anticipate potential shortages. This means diversifying our stockpiles, growing our own food when possible, and learning to preserve food using methods that don't rely on sugar. It's also a reminder to look beyond just food. A scarcity of one item can lead to a domino effect impacting other areas too. For instance, sugar is used in fermentation processes, which can be vital for producing alcohol-based disinfectants or fuel in a survival scenario. All these considerations are part of the larger prepping strategy, which goes far beyond just filling up a pantry. It's about building resilience, learning new skills, and being ready to adapt to whatever comes our way. Preparation is the key to survival, and it's never been more evident. It's not just about surviving a crisis, it's about thriving and maintaining our quality of life, even when the supermarket shelves are bare. So, let's keep prepping, keep learning, and stay ahead of the game. A sugar shortage today, what's next for tomorrow? It's a question worth pondering. Our global food supply chain is a complex web of production, distribution, and consumption. When one link in this chain is disrupted, it can have far-reaching effects. The sugar shortage in Canada is a prime example of this. It's not just about missing out on your favorite sweet treats. This situation has wider implications that touch every aspect of our lives. Consider this for a moment. Sugar isn't just a standalone product, it's a key ingredient in countless food items. From the bread we toast in the morning, to the soda we sip in the afternoon, to the dessert we enjoy after dinner. When sugar supply dwindles, it's not just the sugar aisle that feels the pinch. The ripple effects can be felt throughout the grocery store, but it's not just sugar. Any food item could potentially face a similar fate. Whether it's due to labor disputes, shipping delays, or harvest failures, disruptions can occur at any point in the food supply chain. And when they do, the consequences are felt far and wide. These shortages have wider implications than just what's on our dinner plates. They affect our economy, our health, and our way of life. They can lead to price hikes, nutritional compromises, and lifestyle adjustments. And they can happen to any food item, at any time. Now, imagine a world where these shortages become the norm rather than the exception. A world where we're constantly scrambling to find substitutes for missing ingredients. A world where our diets and our lives are dictated by the availability of food items. Does it sound far-fetched? Perhaps. But the sugar shortage in Canada shows us that it's a possibility. And it's a possibility we need to be prepared for. So what can we do about it? The answer is simple. We need to be prepared. We need to have contingency plans in place for when these shortages occur. We need to stockpile essential food items, diversify our diets, and learn to be more self-sufficient. The sugar shortage in Canada is a wake-up call. It's a reminder that our food supply chain is not infallible. It's a signal that we need to start taking food security more seriously, because a sugar shortage today could easily turn into a food shortage tomorrow. It's a wake-up call for us all. The time to prepare is now.